Hello everyone! It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 455th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. I made a mistake saying that the last podcast was my 455th, but it is actually the 454th, and this is going to be the 455th today. It is March 25, 2024. It's a Monday, and welcome guys to my podcast. So today I want to share with you guys some yarn purchases that I made from my co-sellers from the Bazaar, because aside from crochet items, they were also selling some different types of yarns there. So I made 4 separate purchases, and I want to share this to you guys today. So the first one that I purchased was from when we were selling by the activity center, and I've seen this from Teens Yarns, one of my friends and co-sellers. And these are hand-dyed mercerized cotton thread that is in a cone like this, and she said that this is about 500 grams. So she has a swatch, so you can see all of the colors that she used for this yarn. I was eyeing this yarn for a while, and I decided to purchase it from her, and maybe I can make a garment out of this. So that is the first one that I purchased. And then M is selling this Indophil yarn right here that I've also been eyeing because of the color. I have been making some frog hats, and they are best sellers during the bazaar. And that time I ran out of this color, so I decided to purchase it from her. And this has about 4 strands to it. It is an Indophil yarn, and it is 130 pesos from her, and I think it is 100 grams. So for this one, I decided to start off using the double pull. So I pulled from the outside and from the inside so that it will be thicker. So it became 8 ply. And I think I'm also going to make a frog hat out of this yarn right here. So that is the second purchase that I did. The next ones that I purchased was from Sis Claudine. She just decided to sell during last weekend, and I purchased two stuffs from her in batches. So the first one is in this plastic right here. So the first one that I decided to purchase is this value ball right here. It is an acrylic 8 ply yarn, and it is about 250 pesos from her. And they have some labels to them, but this one doesn't have one, and I think it is made from China. It's written here, it is made from China. It is 200 grams. It is warm machine wash, do not bleach, cold rinse, do not tumble dry, and it has some other specifications. The needle size is 4 millimeter, so you need to use 4 millimeter for this one here, and it is approximately 540 meters. So I don't know what the color is. I don't know if the right term is magenta or something else, old rose. Maybe I can call it an old rose. And then along with this one, I also purchased this other one here called knitting yarn. This one is also 8 ply, and it recommends a size of 5 millimeter hook or needle for this. And some of them has some labels of prices, but some of them don't. I think some of them has a $3 label to them or price to them. And I bought them for about, I think, 100 pesos each. And I think it is a bargain already, because they are really some type of very nice yarns to have. And I'm still gonna try to make items out of this, and I'm gonna show you guys what I came up with. And they are from New Zealand, imported and distributed there. And it says here it is made in PRC. I don't know what place that is. So I have this color here, an orange one. And then I also purchased this other one that has the label needles to it. It is 8 ply, and it says here it's a quality knitting yarn, 100% acrylic. And it is in this some type of baby pink color to it. So I just was thinking of putting them together maybe. They look nice together. And then my friend who was selling me those gave me some free yarn. So she gave me about 12 pieces of this, and I shared some of them to my other friends. And one has already made a cell holder out of the 3 pieces of them. So these are yarns that are called, these are from Art Attack. And I usually find this on National Bookstore for sewing books or notebooks. So I have 6 of them, and I'm thinking of what to do with them already. And then my last batch of purchases for yarns are these ones here. So I was eyeing this fur yarn. She has about 4 colors of it. And I chose this color here that I can maybe incorporate to other yarns. They are really fuzzy yarns. So I can also turn them into maybe pom-poms or edgings for some of the hats maybe. So wasn't able to use most of them yet because I wanted to share with you guys. So these other ones are also called knitting yarn, and it is also 8 ply. It is in this blue color here, and this one has that tag that I told you about, the $3 tag. And it is also made from PRC. I think it is from New Zealand. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I purchased this blue one along with this fuchsia pink and this purplish one here. I think they go well together, and they also have the same labels to them. And then the last one was this one, and it is called Melange. So those are the purchases for yarns that I made during the bazaar, and I'm quite happy with most of them, and I'm gonna use most of them. I have been buying some green yarns lately for the frog hats because they are really best sellers. Whenever I meet one, it is easily sold. And just a while ago, I was also able to sew some lining and zippers for this bags right here that I want to share with you guys. So I have had this for some time now, and these are the mandala bags that I call it, using the Dapper Dreamer yarn that I bought 2 years ago from the Lucky Chinatown Bazaar. I have these bags here for a while and just decided to whip up the lining and zipper for them a while ago so that I can bring them on Saturday and Sunday again, because our bazaar is extended up until then. So I made this one here. I don't know the color, I forgot, but it is in this some type of peach color here, dark peach. I'm just doubting the size of the opening because it is really small for me, but I can put here some cell phones, wallets, and notebooks, so I think it is okay. But I have been doubting it for some time. So that is how it looks like from front and back. And I also made one, and I also made the lining for this Prumple one. I think the yarn is called Prumple for the color of it. This has a different edging to it. And then the last one is this light gray one here. I keep posting the video because there are some music playing at the background. So this is the last mandala bag using light gray yarn. And the zippers that I use for this are the sturdy ones that I recently discovered from Planas. They have this different zipper pull right here with some labels to it like Adidas. And they are really cool zippers, so I think I'm gonna buy from there because they have different colors that are available that I needed for different types of bags that I make in different colors. So I'm gonna try to merge these clips tomorrow for another podcast. The best sellers during the bazaars are my character hats. They are mostly the ones that I have been making, so they sold very quickly. Well, not very quickly, but they are mostly sold. And I also have made some Pokemon balls as keychains. So those also sold, and some of my other keychains like my frog keychains. Most of my other wholesalers are selling keychains in different types and different shapes. Some has food themes, some has anime themes, and some have animal themed ones. So they also sold along with some headbands. Some of my co-sellers, they also sell some flowers, and one of them you can choose the flowers to turn into a bouquet. So you may have seen that from my past videos. So those are my experiences during the bazaar. I'm gonna try to tell you some other stories next time. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I just wanna share with you guys my yarn purchases and the items that I have been making. So hopefully I will see you again next week for another podcast. And I hope this video finds you very well. And God bless everyone.